Talking to you from Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital of the world, saying welcome to the country show. Now here is Ernest, Tubb.
I saw you while passing by, all cuddled up with another guy. Baby, it sure didn't bother me. Thought that you could make me blue, but little gal, the joke's on you, 'cause I didn't trust you from the start, you see. You got that wild and wicked look right in your eyes. Even when you pucker up and cry, then you say to me you're sorry now, you'll make it all up somehow, but you got that wicked look right in your eyes. Oh, Benny Bird. Oh, pick it out, son. Now, babe, I know you'll never change. You're not the type to rearrange. Settle down and quit telling me lies. So this is where that I came in, and I'm checking out. This is the end. But before I go, I'm gonna tell you one more time. You've got that wild and wicked look right in your eyes. Even when you pucker up and cry, you say to me you're sorry now, you'll make it all up somehow, but you got that wicked look right in your eyes. Thank you just a lot, neighbors, and a great big welcome to our little country music show down here at the old barn in Nashville, Tennessee, deep in the beautiful hills of Tennessee, I might say, too. We hope you're going to enjoy all the fine talent that we have lined up for you. Well, in fact, I'm pretty sure you are, because we have some of the greatest on our show. And to prove it right now, here's that little boy from West Virginia, the little cold tater boy himself, little Jimmy Dickens.
that steel like a man, like a man. Hey, Polly drove that steel like a man.
Thank you lot there, little Jimmy Dickens. By the way, we'll have little Jim back here a little bit later on in the show, too, neighbors. It's always a pleasure to have that young man on any show that we are a part of. Right now, speaking of a pleasure, it's always a real pleasure to have this young lady that we're going to introduce to you right now. Actually, she doesn't need an introduction of any kind because you know her just about as well as we do. She's one of our favorite girlfriends from Grinder Switch, Tennessee, the one and only cousin Minnie Pearl.
Thank you, Ernest. Ernest, I'll tell you, though, I'm kind of worried. I left my Uncle Nabob at home, and he had his down in the back, you know.
Oh, sure
And
enough.
Dr. Payne up our Grinder Switch told him to rub his back, Aunt Ambrosia, to rub his back with alcohol, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm awful worried about Uncle Nabob.
Well, Minnie, what's the matter? You mean you're worried but think maybe you might be overcome with the fumes or something?
No, I'm feared the darn fool's going to break his neck trying to lick it off.
Oh. I got an idea about him now.
Well, he's got excellent aim, but no ammunition.
Oh.
Well, sir, I'd like to tell you, though, Ernest, that my cousin Elmer, you know Uncle Nabob's boy that come home from over in the South Pacific.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Elmer.
you telling me about it.
He come home from the South Pacific, and he brought home a live kangaroo.
A live kangaroo?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Minnie, what in the world is he going to do with a live kangaroo?
Well, see, he's going to cross it with a raccoon and make fur coats with pockets.
Oh. Built-in pocket deal.
Oh, no, I tell you, Ernest, there was a conversation going on down at Grinder Switch last night down at the general store. I'd love for you to hear it.
A lot of that happens.
Oh, yeah, around that Cracker Barrel. You know, there was Grandpappy Bustrom, and he's 102.
Yeah.
And there's Lem Perkins, and he's 95. And Steve Tuckett, he's about 86 or 70.
Just youngsters,
They're
huh?
just youngsters, yeah. They're talking about who they'd like to be buried alongside of when they die. See? And so one of them said he'd love to be buried alongside of Stonewall Jackson.
Stonewall?
Yeah, and the other one said he'd love to be buried alongside of Andrew Jackson. And old Grandpappy Bustrom, he said he'd love to be buried alongside of Marilyn Monroe. And they said, but Grandpappy, she ain't dead yet. He said, you're telling me.
Marilyn Monroe. Thanks you a lot there, cousin Minnie Pearl. Neighbors, right now, we'd like to sort of change the pace of things on our show and introduce four young men that I'm sure you're going to enjoy just a whole lot. You've heard them many times, and they have proven to be your favorites, and they're our favorites, too. So how about a real nice welcome for the famous Jordanaires Quartet?
The Lord is a busy man, the Lord is a busy man, a mighty busy man is he. He's always busy, oh. But rain or shine, he's still got time to look out for you and me. The Lord is a busy man, the Lord is a busy man, a mighty busy man is true. He's always busy, oh. But we are blessed with a day of rest, his labors are never through. He has to hang up the stars, shine up the moon, see that the birds keep singing in tune. Oh, the Lord is a busy man, the Lord is a busy man, a mighty busy man is he. But rain or shine, he's still got time to look out for you and me. The Lord is a busy man, he's such a busy man, a mighty busy man is he. Well, the Lord is a busy man, the Lord is a busy man, a mighty busy man is he. But rain or shine, he's still got time to look out for you and me. Well, the Lord is a busy man, the Lord is a busy man, a mighty busy the day of rest. His labors are never through. He has to wake up the sun, bring down the rain, see that the fields are covered with grain. Oh, the Lord is a busy man, busy, busy, a mighty busy man is he. But rain or shine, he takes the time to look out for you and me. Rain or shine, he's still got time to look out for you and me.
Wonderful, fellas. That was real great. The famous Jordanaires Quartet. And boys, don't run off too far because we want to hear from you again a little bit later on in the show. Right now, you know, speaking of someone being hard to beat, such as the Jordanaires, you can't hardly beat these kids from North Carolina when it comes to some fine square dancing. So let's turn them loose right now. It's the North Carolina Cloggers. Well, so neighbors, it looks like it's about my time to try to sing another song for you. One that I sincerely trust you will enjoy. It's one of my favorites. Hope it's your favorite, too. One called, Will You Be Satisfied? We've been together for so long. It hurts to know your love is gone. Is all my lonely heart can say. Will you be satisfied that way? Will you be satisfied to roam? Will memories stay when you are gone? A new love led your heart astray. Will you be satisfied that way? Oh, Billy Bird. It's hard to say when love is cold. So often that's the story told. I'm not asking that you pity me. Will you be satisfied that way? Will you be satisfied to know you left a heart that's beating low? Somehow, somewhere you'll have to pay. And will you be satisfied that way? Oh, come in, Billy. Deep down inside, I love you, yeah. I've suffered, but there's no regret. Love can't be bought, it must be free. Will you be satisfied that way? Thank you. Thank you so much, neighbors. Hope you enjoyed that there just a little bit. By the way, we have something right now that we feel sure that you're going to enjoy just a whole lot. It's one of our favorite little sweethearts, and we haven't had the pleasure of having her on the show in a good while. So I know that you will be real glad to see her back as we are. So let's make her welcome right now, little Miss Rita Faye. Rita, good to see you, honey. By the way, you see what I've got here, Rita?
Yes, sir.
I have got a box here, and we're going to set it down here after a while. Don't get nervous now. I'm nervous enough for both of us, honey. You know what that means, don't you, when I bring that box down? It means that we're all expecting a real good song from you.
Well, I'd like to do one, Ernest.
What have you picked out?
You can't have my love.
Oh, you don't read it mean so, do you, honey?
No.
Well, let's hear it, huh?
All right. You've got a big automobile and a chauffeur at the wheel, but you can't, no, you can't have my love.
Have my love.
You've got the clothes and everything to make you look just like a king, but you can't, no, you can't have my love.
Have my love.
So take your big long Cadillac, hit the road and don't come back. Don't show me those roll-ups, 'cause it can't leave me from these hills. So with your money, clothes, and cars, you ain't the cat you think you are, and you can't, no, you can't have my love. Don't take your big long Cadillac, hit the road and don't come back. Don't show me those throw-up bills, 'cause it can't lead me from these hills. So with your money, clothes, and cars, you ain't the cat you think you are, and you can't, no, you can't have my love.
Thank you a lot there, little Miss Rita Faye, and you can't have my love. Well, we also promised you earlier in the show that we would hear from my little buddy from West Virginia once again on our show, old little Tater himself. Jimmy, come over here, boy.
Thank you, Ernest.
Glad to have you, boy.
Glad to see you, Ernest.
Are you managing to keep warm, Ernest?
Well, it's pretty warm. Pretty warm right now,
Yes, it is,
Jim.
Ernest.
But we're having a lot of fun, aren't we, boy?
You bet your life. Always an added pleasure to do our show from the old barn. That's where I feel at home, you know.
You bet your life. I was more or less raised in a barn myself.
Yeah, I was raised out behind one, so it doesn't matter.
Say, Jimmy, I know that all the folks are waiting, as I promised them, to hear another song from you.
I'd be glad to, Ernest. You know you're a guitar player, Billy Bird.
Yeah.
The first recording that I ever made for the Columbia people 8 years ago, some time ago. It's been so long I can't remember. Anyway, the first recording that we made, we featured Billy Bird on the guitar.
Really?
Yes, sir, and it's called Take an Old Cold Tater and Wait, and if I can get a chord from him, I'll sing.
All right.
All right. When I was a little boy around the table at home, I remember very well when company would come. I would have to be right still until the whole crowd ate. My mama always said to me, Jim, take a tater and wait. Taters never did taste good with chicken on the plate, but I had to eat them just the same. That is why I look so bad in half these puny ways, because I always had to take an old cold tater and wait. Oh, come in there, Billy Bird. Well, I thought that I'd starve to death before my time would come. All that chicken they would eat and just leave Jim the bun. The feet and neck are all that's left upon the china plate. It makes you pretty darn weak to take an old cold tater and wait. Taters never did taste good with chicken on the plate, but I had to eat them just the same. That is why I look so bad and have these beauty ways, because I always had to take an old cold tater and wait.
Well, the neighbors, it looks like that's about all the time we're going to have for our little visit with you this time. I do want to say it's been a real pleasure getting to visit with you from the old barn here in Nashville, Tennessee. And we certainly hope we'll have that pleasure to come back and be with you again real soon. Before we leave you, however, I'd like to say thanks to little Jimmy Dickens. Jim, come over here, boy.
Thank you, Ernest.
Little Jimmy Dickens, of course, cousin Minnie Pearl, little Rita, Faye, where are you, sugar?
Come here, baby.
Come on over here. All the Jordanaires and the entire gang for being with us on this particular show. We all hope to see you again real soon. But right now, how about a little old-timey square dancing from all the North Carolina Cloggers?